Hello, everyone. I think you can hear me. Hmm. Let's put some indie rock on the background and we can start painting. Then we're ready to start. I will need just one moment and everything else is ready. All right. So last time we started doing the arms, which I had a little bit of time and I finished them. This time, let me bring this one here. So this time we are going to continue with the leg. Hopefully finish it, and then we'll move to the pauldrons. Okay, without further ado, we can get a little bit of rhinox hide and start highlighting. There you go. Ooh, I have some good up paint over here. Come on. So, rhinox hide. Wash it up. There we go. It's standing. Yep. Let me prepare this one. All right, so let's finish the boot and then we go to the pauldrons. We want to have a little bit of a highlight here on the boot. So we will select these high areas. We're gonna go one layer. So most people are not going to see these areas, so we don't have to do extreme highlights. Let's change it a bit here on the knee. I need to find a way to play music on TikTok actually. It must be way too quiet for you guys. There's some highlights over here. We don't have to do the heel. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna get some retributor armor. Whoops. And we will go and do highlights around the boot. On these engravings. So this is done. We don't care because it's metallic, and the most of the pauldron is going to be metallic. So what we're going to do now is we will take Redistributor armor, the belly of our brush, that we have a really nice tip, and we will start going like that. Really careful. Okay, hit all of the engravings. Go again, load the brush. Don't worry, we pin it in there. We're going to fix it later. Just try not to do a lot of mistakes. Like I just did. It's fine. Okay, while we wait for this thing to dry, right side, and all the mistakes now, they're going to be highlights. That's a neat part with miniature painting. You don't make mistakes, you make unexpected highlights. Okie dokie. So as we wait for this side to dry up, I'll place it somewhere here. We are gonna go and we will take Rune Lord Brass. I don't know why is the camera so low for you. So Lord Brass, focus, yeah. And with Rune Lord Brass, we will start doing what we just did to the engravings on the Pauldron. You prepare my brush with a double S, not the SH. Take my pauldron and just go whoop. So the pauldron is based with Dark Plum from Pro Acryl. since most of it was going to be in the color dark plum, I just did it with a hairbrush. It really saves time and it makes great work for a base. If you need more light, you can just say it. So let's do the second part as well. Hello to the people from YouTube. Τι κάνεις φιλαράκι μου? Ακόμη δεν έκανες format μωρέ. Έχουν περάσει τόσες ώρες από την ώρα που ετοιμάσαι το φλασάκι. Okay, this part is kind of hard to show you on the camera, mainly because I cannot see it if I have it on the camera. There's a little bit of black over here. Let me remove the finger so you can also see it. Not permanently. I may remove the finger, not permanently. Okay, continue with the brush. We're gonna do the skulls. Oops, I touched it. Let's clean brush. Let me see if I can. And the last one. This one I broke it a little bit to show battle damage. So it's not supposed to be broken. But battle damaged armor is way better than shiny armor. Okay. So we did most of the thing with brass. I don't think she has a gem over there. So we can continue painting these small places. If anybody has knowledge whether that thing should be a gem or not, just give me a heads up. Okay, we're gonna do what we did before. Side of the brush. And we're gonna fix it later. Come on. Okay, I fucked this one up. We will continue with it a little bit later. And for this one, I didn't even care, so. We're gonna need a little bit more brass to prepare. Cool, now we're gonna go change water and we're gonna start fixing our mistakes. Water changed. And now we will move forwards with Dark Plum, as I said in the beginning. And we're gonna start fixing all the mistakes we did on the Pauldrons. And then we're gonna shade. 2, 3, it's enough. Let's thin it down. Oh, it's more than enough. We're gonna go through a couple of layers in order to fix some of them. Or we can later do highlights. Oops. I'm gonna do highlights on top of them. Yeah, this one was completely fucked up. We will try to do it later. Good. Let's go back quickly for the brush to fix. To try and finish the engravings without making mistakes. Without making more mistakes. Let me check this one. Okay, so the last one is inverted. That's why we cannot use it. So we need a really good tip. And we're going there slowly. So this one was, instead of going up, it was going down inside the pauldron. That's why I could not hit it with a brush. Let's see what we can do. Clean up here. Well, we normally do 1 hour of stream, so we are already halfway there, about half an hour more. Okay, this looks are now more acceptable. We have to touch a couple of points more. Like here. Yeah, actually that was the only place we had to touch more. Apparently there's some details on the sides as well, at least one of the sides. Cool. What did we need here? We need a little bit of plum. Good. So next up, let's do wash. We're gonna get aggro extra straight, and we're gonna pass everything on a pauldron. Brush you. These lines as well. Make them darker. All right. I think everything is covered in agrax. We are going to let it dry. And while this thing dries, we're gonna go back to the boot. We will continue painting the boot. With retributor armor. Now this is gonna be the back part, so we don't really care about it. So I'm not going to be extremely careful. The back of the boot is not going to be visible because there is a cape in front of it. So we can just slap some paint just to slap some paint and say that we're done. All right. Does anybody know what we're gonna do next? If you said that we're gonna wash it with agrax acid, then you are correct. And that boot is done. We don't need to make any highlights on the golden part because it's gonna be kind of low. I don't think anybody's gonna watch it, but we may be able to do it a bit later. So now we have our brush, it's warmed up. We will get some. What color can we do that? I wonder. Shall we do it gray? We need to pay here the feathers. But I don't remember what the color of the feathers were. I guess we can start with gray and then if anything happens, we can change the color. So mechanical standard gray. Sorry, I forgot to show you the color. Mechanical standard gray. And we will go for the feathers. Take a big brush, doesn't matter. Boop. We go here. Cover most of the area, and then we whoop. Swap it the other side. And we cover most of the area. And now we change brush. All right, so let it dry. While it dries, I'm going to store the boot somewhere safe. Stay, good boot. We're gonna go get a little bit of brush again and do edge highlights over here. So it's the Rune Lord brush that we used earlier. Nothing more, nothing less. And we're gonna do a little bit of skulls. And we're gonna be, let's say, somewhere here. It's okay. How about the middle? Alright, okie dokie. We can paint this little area as well. You know, make it a little bit more shiny. Cool. And we're almost done with the pauldron. We'll get a bit of Canoptech alloy. And we're gonna start doing highlights. What does this button do? Curious. Oh, wrong side. So kind of took, we have to use the correct side this time for the brush. Kind of took, and we're gonna go for a second highlight here as well. Oh, that makes a little bit of RGB in there. Wait. And we do the underside. You can try to touch those things as well. Try not to make mistakes like what I did right now. If you make mistakes, like I did just right now, cover it without making more. More mistakes, not more covers. Yay! I think this thing dried up. Yep. So what we're gonna do now? Yes, we're gonna wash with non-oil. And while our non-oil is drying up, I'm gonna go change water again because we used new metallic, so the water is still tainted. And I don't want the feathers to be full with glitter. Okie dokie. We'll get a little bit of Ashen Gray and prepare it for the next layer. a reminder to self to put a little bit more paper on the palette next time. So far it looks really good. We have done a really good job. Let me show you here as well. It is shiny, but it's not so shiny. What we need is to wait for the feathers to dry up a bit, and then we're gonna do the highlights. And once the highlights are done, something like that. And when the highlights are done, we will be done. I don't have another piece that we can work right now, except from the other Pauldron, but we will not do it because you have already seen the how it's done. And next time we will finish the project by painting the bow. Okay, we still need a little bit of time. I guess I can do the other one. I don't have anything else to show you from Sylvanas. Maybe we can check the progress. Or I'm gonna have a post afterwards with the progress, so we don't lose time. Let me dilute, put a little bit of mechanicus for the other one side, a little bit more because I have to do highlights probably. And then we have enough. I guess we can use a little bit more old-fashioned gray. There we go, lads. So this looks okay. Mechanical standard gray to the spine, and then just a couple of lines. Same goes for here. Paint the spine. side of the brush. Oh, it doesn't have to be the side. Good. Take Ashen Gray. Wait a minute, Ashen Gray is a little bit darker. We shouldn't have taken Ashen Gray. Yeah, Ashen Gray is darker. We don't want Ashen Gray. We are gonna get some Dawnstone. Change of plans, change of plans. We will get Dawnstone. As I was saying, we will take some Dawnstone because this was our plan all along. The Ashen Gray was a mistake of the moment. And there we have it. The Pauldron is complete. So we can do exactly the same thing to paint the other one. So it's exactly the same steps, nothing changes. We can even start from here. I used too much oil. And then we can go back to the brush for the rest of it. So this is the before and this is the after. And with that, guys, I am going to leave you for tonight or today, depends on where you are in the world. So I want to wish you a great day or night, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.